Welcome to the Atlanta Motor Speedway race weekend for February 23rd to the 25th. Last Friday, we had the Craftsman Truck Series Fresh from Florida 250. This race turned into a demolition derby with wrecks early and often. In the race, we saw Nick Sanchez take the win. Due to rain on Saturday, the scheduled Daytona ARCA 200 was moved to start after the truck race. This race proved to be a wreckfest where Gus Dean came away with the win. The next race for the ARCA Series is on March 8, 2024 at Phoenix Raceway. The General Tire 150 will start at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Finally, after Saturday and Sunday having been rained out, we got to see some racing on Monday. Initially, the Xfinity race was scheduled for Monday morning, but had to be postponed to after the Daytona 500. In the United Rentals 300, we saw a three-peat from the 21 of Austin Hill. He was one of two drivers that I had on my watch list. I had Justin Allgaier winning, and he finished in 8th. I am not surprised that Austin Hill won. He is very good on the super speedways. In the Daytona 500, there was controversy on the final results of the race. I will not get into that though. When the final checkered flag waved under caution, William Byron was declared the winner of the 2024 Daytona 500. Overall, I thought it was a fun weekend of racing. Now on to the race weekend at Atlanta Motor Speedway. There are 3 races this weekend. On Friday at 3:05 p.m. Eastern Time will be the Craftsman Truck qualifying, followed by the Xfinity Series qualifying at 4:35 p.m. Eastern Time. Both events are available to watch on FS1. Saturday's events start at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time with the Cup Series qualifying on FS1. At 2 p.m. Eastern Time is the Craftsman Truck Series Freight 208 race on FS1. This will be followed by the Xfinity Series Raptor King of Tough 250 at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on FS1. That will conclude all of the events for Saturday. On Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time is the Cup Series Am Better Health 400 on Fox. That will conclude all of the festivities for the weekend in Atlanta. The weather for the weekend at the Atlanta Motor Speedway looks to have no rain. Friday will have a high around 66 with a low near 41. Mostly clear skies for the Friday qualifying. On Saturday it will be sunny with a high around 61 and a low near 33, and no chance of rain. Sunday is more of the same with a high around 64 degrees for the Cup race with sunny, clear skies. We will start the weekend of racing on Saturday with the Craftsman Truck Series Freight Auctions 200. Last year we saw Christian Eckes win the race with Nick Sanchez in second and John Hunter Nemechek in third. Both Eckes and Sanchez are in the Truck Series this season, and I do not know if Nemechek will be racing in the truck race at Atlanta. This is how Christian Eckes won the race in 2023.
Here comes Eckes. Watch this run. There it is to the top.
Ben Rhodes to the outside, making it 3 wide, coming out of turn 4. Trucks in the wall.
Keep digging.
Side by side, Nick Sanchez sideways. Christian Eckes wins the race, hangs on to it. What a day.
As for my picks to win the race, I'm going with my top 2 of Eckes and Sanchez in that order. Sanchez won at Daytona, so don't count him out. I do think that Eckes can win back-to-back spring-winter races at Atlanta, as it is only the second race of the season. We can expect almost anything to happen though. So for my dark horse pick, I have the rest of the field. We don't know what to expect this early in the season. Some drivers start strong on the season and trail off, and some come on strong near the end of the regular season. There may be a few drivers who will race well all season. I think we can see some consistency after a handful of races and get an idea of who will be the drivers to look out for this season. In the Xfinity Series Raptor King of Tough 250 last year at Atlanta, we saw Austin Hill take the win, starting the season off with back-to-back wins. Daniel Hemrick was second, followed by Ryan Truex in third. Hemrick is now in the Cup Series. This is how the 2023 race ended.
Here it comes on the top. He's going to get to his outside.
Parker Kligerman going high.
11's coming. Keep
Help
pushing.
from Brett Moffitt. Daniel Hemrick shoving Austin Hill down low.
Oh, no!
They're sideways. Can they hang
crash across the start-finish line.
I still think that Austin Hill will do a repeat of the 2023 season and win the race. Hill has proven that he is very good on superspeedways in his career, with the most recent configuration of the Atlanta Motor Speedway giving way to racing more like a superspeedway. That is why he is my pick this year. I have two dark horses in this year's race, Ryan Truex with his second place finish here last year and Riley Herbst. Herbst had a very good race last week at Daytona, finishing in 6th, and Truex in 21st. In the NASCAR Cup Series race in 2023, Joey Logano took the checkered flag, followed by Brad Keselowski in 2nd and Christopher Bell in 3rd. This is how that race played out.
Bell with a big push.
Big push on the bottom.
Now LaJoie to help Keselowski on the bottom. And the car that has led 139 laps today is going to lead 140. Joey Logano dominates Atlanta for Team Penske and Ford.
As with all races early in the season, anyone can come away with the victory. I believe we will have similar results as last year. Current drivers who have won at Atlanta: March 2008, Kyle Busch. September 2012, Denny Hamlin. September 2013, Kyle Busch. March 2017, Brad Keselowski. February 2019, Brad Keselowski. March 2021, Ryan Blaney. March 2022, William Byron. July 2022, Chase Elliott. March 2023, Joey Logano. July 2023, William Byron. My pick for the Am Better Health 400 is Joey Logano. He raced well at Daytona, and I think he can win again this year. My dark horse pick for this race is Brad Keselowski, with Atlanta wins in 2017 and 2019. I also have a second dark horse pick of William Byron. Although it is tough to win back-to-back races in the Cup Series, he was very good on this size track last year, winning the most recent Atlanta race in July of last year. He has one other victory at Atlanta in March of 2022. This is not one of those get-out-and-lead type of races, in my opinion. With Atlanta acting more like a super speedway lately, anything can happen, even if you do not qualify very well. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the weekend of races at the Atlanta Motor Speedway.